just wait for the Yeah, we're live. That's good. Welcome, guys, to another HOR race, season 11. We are race 9 now, and we are at the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm joined by Adam tonight. Evening, Adam.
Good evening, Paul.
How are you, bud?
I'm alive. I'm kicking. I'm ready for a handful of time penalties.
Yeah, I got quite a few on Monday.
You did. You got more than the 18 you said you'd get.
Yeah, I got 21.
You did get 21.
Brilliant.
Now, as I look at the list of drivers we have here.
Where's Matt, man?
I tell you what, Ryan, and nothing again. I just think Pelly's going to get the most penalties.
I think, yeah, I can see that. I didn't know Pelly was racing.
I
It's nice to see he's back, actually.
Pelly's going to be a standout penalty taker.
Standout penalty taker.
Yeah. I say this, but I can go back to when Mr. Alien was a big penalty grabber. He might go for his old title.
Evening, David, friend. Hope you're well. I should really just share this round while everyone... Is someone readying up? We have a few cars who have readied up anyway.
Yeah, I think they're about to go. It is 2 minutes past 8.
I was looking forward to seeing Gillett here, because I think when I looked at time trial times, I think he's in the top 20.
It could. I mean, quite a few of these could easily be in the top 20.
I think so. Macho's back as well.
So yeah, Macho's back.
He'll be pushing to get some points.
We have lost a driver this week.
Who did we lose?
We have lost NSX Connor.
Oh, wow.
Through work commitments. He's staying in the server, so hopefully at some point he can come back, or even a reserve here and there. But obviously Connor joined when OTO Elite started, and obviously we've transitioned into HOR. So hopefully he'll be back. Lovely gentleman, lovely to chat with, to race with, etc. So yes, but he has been replaced this season now by David Dencho at the McLaren. So
yes, he was a reserve last 2 or 3 races, I think. So.
Yes,
yeah.
He has been itching for a seat, and now he has one.
Evening, Rob. Hope you're all as well, friend.
Oh, hello, friends in Chivmeister.
Let me just post this down. Chiv loves it.
Evening, Robert. How are you this evening, Robert?
Do you know, it's sad that Connor's gone, actually, because we've lost one of the top 5, haven't we?
Yeah,
top 5, 6.
Yeah. But then it gives somebody else on the list a chance to jump up and be one of those top 5.
Yes, it does. Someone could grab onto the back of them. Thank you. When Stephen joins, he's going to be a happy
Cameron's dad's great. He is a fantastic person.
Cameron's dad.
Yes, good evening, Cameron's dad. We are well. Thank you for joining us again.
We are.
I think you are the #1 fan. I do love having the banter with you on the chat. I say it to Chris, who runs HOR, and to most of the other guys. The chat to me on stream is one of the most important bits. Chatting to you guys, commenting, especially people like Stephen, because he is a super fantastic man.
He's a very kind fellow,
and he is your friend.
He is our friends.
I mean, Cameron's dad's here, Chivmeister. You are right. He is #1. And Robert, just with how mean he's being, he's not even got a number. Unless it's a Sunday, then he's #1 for Ferrari.
It looks bright though, which is good. Always good around here.
I mean, it doesn't. It looks a bit cloudy to me.
Well, it's cloud, but it doesn't. It's not raining, which is good.
No, do you know what? I like a bit of rain.
At Canada, though, it's a bit.
Not necessarily for myself, for when I'm on track, because sometimes obviously it can go disastrous, or you can have a cracker. But to see these lot in the rain, and to see how it mixes the grid up.
That's a good call.
But you know. I mean, Robert, I wouldn't say you're not important. Chivmeister is. You're somewhat important to someone.
We love Rob. Rob loves Canada.
I love Rob on a Sunday when he's my teammate.
Only when he finishes second. Second.
I mean, the fact he couldn't chase you down on Sunday was disgusting. Who can't chase you down? I mean, the amount of times, Scott, I've sat behind you in a race and made you bin it.
Yeah, it's not even pressure. I've just binned it. No, I think that was actually quite good. I think Mick helped me a lot because he gave me that gap where I didn't have to worry too much.
I'm just reading Cameron's dad's comment here. I've told Cameron to start trying harder because he's worse than Maldonado ever was. Now, if you don't understand, everyone will really watch it. That Cameron has just been ratioed by his dad. 100%. I'm sure Stephen will back me up on that.
We'll go on with JNTech. He's the first one.
Chivmeister Cameron has won a race as well.
Maldonado won the race now. Chiv knows a lot. He's like a guru of F1 part.
I know, and I've never made it into any of his facts on his reports from Sundays yet. A little bit upset over that, I'm not going to
lie. Brilliant. We'll see how JNTech is getting on anyway.
Oh, I think he's on a lap.
Yeah, he's on a lap. He's the first one to get on with a lap, but he, I don't know. I can't remember how he got on Monday.
I don't think he did bad. Yes!
There you go, Adam.
Thank you, Chief. Yes! My life is now complete.
I'll tell you what, actually, that was a great lap from you in the rain.
It was a good lap in the rain, yeah.
He loves shifting blame, doesn't he?
He does. Oh, Cameron's dad, the blame shifter. Who else have we got on track? You know, I'll be back on the stream in a minute, guys. We will catch up with your comments. Just want to see who else we've got on track.
Rob's comments brilliant.
Alright, so Chris is on a lap. Let's see what Chris does. I'll do like getting on board with Chris.
Yeah, we'll get down to a bit of driving because JNTech is just about to finish his lap. It's going to be a 1:10, 1:10.2.
1:10.2, softs.
We'll see.
I mean, I'm expecting the low 1.8s from some.
Jensen was out on a lap. He's just coming into the last corner. Wall of Champions. There you go, Chiv. That should be invalidated, and it is. So Jensen's going to go around again. Macho's done a 1:10.1 on a medium. Very. That looks quite a good time, actually. I don't know how JNTech's lap was. Chris is going to put a lap in here of a 1:11.1, so he must have had a bit of a...
Must have had an issue.
Bit of a mishap.
Cameron 1:08.8, I said it.
On a medium.
On the mediums.
Wow. A 1:08.8 on a medium. I can't even get close to that in time trial.
Oh, well, Cameron's dad, whatever you've done, that time on the mediums from your son, wowza.
Yeah, that's a bit... I think that was...
Honestly, I'm thinking Cameron's dad are giving Cameron my sign-in and stuff, and he can race for me on Sundays.
Ooh, yeah. Flick him a tenner or something, Adam, he'll do that. Smalley's done a 1:09.2.
Do you think I'm made of money, Paul? Come on. I'll send him a pack of Haribo. Jesus. No, that is a lap. I mean, that's a benchmark there. Smalley at 1:09.2.
Yeah, Mike's just done a 1:23, but I think he's just having a bit of practice there. Jensen's coming in the pit. Pelly hasn't invalidated his lap, but I think he's on a little bit of a practice. He's already on a 1:13.
I'm sure we was meant to have had 20 tonight.
We have 19. Who's finishing a lap? Is that Liam finishing a lap? Because he's been quite good the last few races.
Liam has, and he's reserved quite a few times.
Yep.
So let's see.
Fiesco's right behind him as well. He had a great race, I think, last week. He was up in 5th for quite a lot of the... He was up into 6th, I think. He was having a great race. Liam's just done a 1:9.2. That's very close to Smalley, but Cameron's got 4/10 off them guys at the moment. That is a brilliant lap.
Right, so if we've got a lap, Jensen, right, so Chris on another lap. Chris is on another lap, he's got bit of traffic in front in Charlie. Is Chris on a cool down lap? Unsure on what's going on here.
Chris actually the one to... Oh, he was invalidated. Sorry, who were you on? Sorry,
I'm on Chris at the moment. He's done...
Oh, he stopped.
He done the 1:11.1, then he invalidated, then he's come round again, so I'm just wondering if he's got the fuel to go for another fast lap.
Oh, Mike's put in a good time there. He's done a 1:09.4 on a medium.
Wow.
That's a good lap from
Little
him.
Michael is back.
He was getting a bit angry.
With a vengeance.
And he's in that top 5 at the moment. Macho's on a 1:10.1, but he's back out on a soft compound.
Okay, so Chris comes into the pits. Maybe he blocked, maybe he had an issue that lap, maybe he was on a fast lap, I don't know. Jensen is on an out lap, so...
On an invalidated
I think Jensen's
lap.
the man to watch at the moment, because he's going to be the one that's going to try and hunt Cameron down.
When he starts his lap, I'll flick to him. I'm just on with Charlie at the moment. He's done a purple first sector. He's on mediums.
Everybody would do a purple first sector, because it's only their purple sector, it's not for everyone, Paul.
Oh, thanks,
literally
mate.
Just, yeah.
Oh,
it's confusing.
Slowed
It's
down
stupid.
and had an issue there anyway. Jensen's just started his lap. We'll see how he gets on. Did I see that right? Did he just do a 1:08.5 on his out lap?
I wasn't actually looking, but you know, no, I don't think he did.
It looked like it in the top right-hand corner when I flicked to him. I don't know if that was right. We'll see how he gets on his lap. He's had a little wobble there coming out just before the DRS zone. Through sector
Good
1
evening,
anyway.
Michael. Good evening, Chris. Did you have a block on your lap or anything then, Chris? Because I did notice that was like your third lap on those softs, or fourth. You know, unless I was
40.8 through sector 2.
We've got David Dench on a lap as well. Me TC is on a lap. Let's have a look. Me TC. We've got Shays Tom in again as well.
Tom's joined, yeah, I saw that. Jensen's just flicked the Wall of Champions there, actually. So, 1:08.8.
1:08.8. Oh,
he's taken fastest lap at the moment. He had a couple of wobbled corners in there. I think he has another 3 or 4 tenths in that.
Chris. Okay.
50. Did he think we were racing now?
I don't know. He's just having a brain fart.
Macho's up by 7 tenths. That's going to put him at a 1:09.3. That corner looked brilliant from him there. I don't know if he'll get into a 1:08, 1:09.1.
Michael had a bad lap on his 1:09.4.
Macho's done a 1:09.1 there. He's on the soft compound though. Cameron's not changed tyre. We'll go on to best. There we go.
I'm on board with Rage at the moment. See what Rage can do. A great race on Monday.
No, he didn't have the best of races last week, but hopefully he can have a good one
last week France was not Rage's track. He had a nightmare each night.
It was 3 in a row, wasn't it? That doesn't
Yes.
really happen too many times to most people, but he's
And
just
he's
flicked in
straight
the
back in
pits
the
as
box.
well. We'll see how Chubby
We've got Matthew on a
Slug
lap.
is getting on.
Oh, Chubby Slug.
I'm not going to get that wrong tonight.
I think it'd be funny
Not
if you
3
did.
weeks in a row. I probably will.
Yeah. Just try and slip it and make it a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake.
I think Jensen's second sector was an 40.8. We'll see where Mataman can get through sector 2. He's just clipped the wall there as well.
Little moment. Oh, it's a shame Tommy's on.
He's only 8 tenths off Jensen's time at the moment, so he's definitely going to put himself in this top 10 if he can continue some time just up this straight and through the last corner.
I mean, the way I look at it, people like Matthew, and there's nothing against him, I've said this to Matthew, they're not going to win races here, but they can compete. So
Yes.
just doing their best is all that matters, you know, and learn some more racecraft as you're racing with some of these guys. A 1:10.2, 1:10.2.
That's not too bad. He's put himself 12th. Yes, on the medium as well. He might do a lap on the soft if he wants to.
Well, he's got the time. He's got the time
on an
to do it.
invalidated lap.
Shows Tommy's on a lap now.
Tom's been very good actually. Last 3-4 races. I think he did very well at Monaco.
Has.
Cameron only beat him due to that penalty as well there. So he's definitely got the pace to be in those top 3. But those 2 front times, 300s, is all that separates them at the moment. See if Tom can get anywhere near this 40.8. Now he's on a 41.0, so he's only 0.2 off of Jensen's sector 2.
It's sometimes it's all going to come down to the chicane.
It comes down to the last corner, yeah.
The time can be made and lost there, so.
Is this going to be in a 108? No, it's 109.1. He's put himself
P4.
4th at the moment. That's not too bad, actually.
No,
Tenth
don't
in
grumble
front
at
of
that.
Smalley. He's only behind
So
Macho
Chris is on another lap now.
because of the tyre, I believe.
Chris done a 40.8 sector 2.
That's matching Jensen's time. If he can nail this last chicane, which he almost... I think he's going to lose half a tenth there, possibly. It's a 108.9.
P3.
He's put himself 3rd. He's only behind him by a tenth as well. Liam's just done a 10... Was that Liam who moved up? I think it was Liam who moved up. He's put himself 4th.
He may have moved up, yes.
MedTC's put in a 109.3 there as well. I missed that. Clarkie's in the top 10 with a 109.3 as well. Mike's come back out on the soft compound. I don't know if he's up. We'll have a look at his time. Where's Rage on track, Adam?
Right, so Jensen is on a lap. He is 10th up. No, he's lost time through sector 2. Jensen has. Cameron is on a lap in sector 1 now.
He's got the soft compound on as well, so
he has.
This will be interesting to see how much time he can find on his medium lap. He's up by 3/10 already.
1.
The way these guys take these corners as well,
it's disgusting.
It is disgusting. I didn't want to say it, but it is.
Care and slowly. And
look at that. Taking
what's an apex?
Look at that, 40.3. He's at by 4.5 tenths.
4.8 tenths up. So, could he break the 107s? Can he get enough down his back straight to
I reckon he can.
107s?
It's all about, like you said, it's all about this last chicane. If he can nail it, he might be able to flick in a 107.9 here. He's going into the pit.
He's happy with his medium lap.
Yeah, he is. Liam's round.
Makes sense. It makes sense. I think he's mirrored Jensen there.
Macho's up by 10th and a half. He could push Chris out of 3rd here, but he'll definitely get 4th if he can keep his time. This might be a 108 as well, actually. It's a 108.8. He's done 2nd. That's on the softs. Liam's done with his lap. Physico is up by 5.5 tenths. He's gone 5th on softs. He was 10th. He's now moved up to 5th with 3.5 minutes left on these guys.
Chubby Slug is back out again.
Chubby Sluggy is on a lap as well, and he's down by a tenth and a half.
Oh, that is an invalidation for Chubby Slag.
Chubby Slag.
Yeah,
MedTC's just having a little...
Oh, Jay has retired either in the pits, I believe.
Smalley's on an outlap, but he's there. Chris is there, so that puts them in an order. How's Mr. Radius only in sector 1?
Back out on the mediums.
Yes. Yeah, he is. His first lap was on the medium, so he's doing another lap on the medium. Maybe he thinks there's a bit more time there. There's only 3 in the top 10 at the moment who are on the soft compound, and Liam's done 2 laps on his, so they'll be looking... Well, they'll definitely, especially Physico and Liam, they'll want to try and get past at the start, but a lot of drivers here have chosen mediums to start on. Right, let me continue this.
Right, that is Jensen back out again. Is Cameron? Yeah, Cameron is on an out lap. He is mirroring Jensen. Cameron's dad, you have created a machine, but
Yeah,
is
just a
your
bit.
machine enough to break the Jensen machine?
I mean, Jensen's finished on the podium every race so far this season. Cameron's, I think he's missed a race, but he has won. So there is. Mattman's just moved
I mean, the
himself
way
up
I
to
look at
12th
it,
there.
Jensen is how
That's
old?
not.
Jensen's 18, 19 now.
I think he's
When we
19.
first
Yeah.
started racing with Jensen, he was 15. Cameron is 12.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
potential in the world. All the potential in the world.
Macho's up by 2.5 tenths. He's going to put his car onto pole here. He's going to beat Jensen's time if he can keep that time going through the last sector. He's got a 109.3. No, hold on. 109.3. Oh, he lost time there. Cameron's on an outlap. We'll stick with Cameron. Actually, we'll flick to Tom. Oh no, he's invalidated.
I'm on with
his
Jensen.
lap.
Jensen's 2 tenths up sector 1.
Yes, he is. He's on a soft compound as well, actually.
He's on the soft compound.
Ouch.
Jensen's going to get a bit of a toe from whoever is in front of him.
That's Chris Tapp.
Chris Tapps. Hopefully Chris Tapps moves. Yes, Chris
He did
Tapps has
move.
got out of the way.
That was very kind of him. Thanks, Rob. I missed that.
Sector 2
It was a
split.
108.3, but he invalidated his 108.
So Chris back out in the mediums. Is that a mistake, Chris? I'm going to say it was.
Jensen's also
He's
going to get a
gonna
toe
get a
down
toe.
this. He's going to get. Is this going to be a 107? No, it's going to be a 108.
108.2.
There's a 6th attempt. Oh, and Smalley's just done a 108.5, so he must have been following Jensen around there. That's pushed Cameron, who is up by a tenth on his mediums going into the last
He's
sector.
on the mediums.
He's going to put himself third at least here. Yeah, he's moved himself up to third on the mediums, a 108.8. Chris is not going to improve.
Esports Cameron's
time.
dad. I mean, I tell you what, if Cameron doesn't make it to Esports, he's got till he's 16. So
He's got 4 years just to
I mean,
improve, isn't he? Liam's
he's
going to
gonna
push
be a
himself
machine,
up
mate.
here.
He really
Liam's,
is.
So Liam's now gone third. He's pushed Cameron down
But they're
one
all
bit.
on softs.
They're
Cameron's
all on
sitting on
soft.
the mediums, and Chris is
Chris,
on the mediums.
Chris
You're
is in a
on the
good
strat.
place as well. Tom,
Yes.
he's in an invalidated lap, so he's not going to finish his lap as well. Is that Physico behind him is just smashed into the wall. Charlie's round as well. They're just trying to push a bit too much off that. Mike's round, but he's in a great place in 11th there, actually.
Jensen had. Do you know what?
He
Do you
did
know
a-
what, Jim Master? Jensen has in front of me and Chris. Jensen has grown from a cocky, arrogant, quick racing person to an absolute dominant machine, who we all love and respect. To be fair, OTL,
good
HOR
guy.
doesn't work without Jensen. 100% does not work without Jensen.
He's the stat. Well, he's not the stat man. He's the
He's just a big part of it.
Yeah, he is.
An absolute massive part of it. He's a cog in the wheel, you know. Never take anything away from Jensen. Oh, Chiv, he's going to be smashing everyone. I think we should create an esports team just so we can have Cameron, and then we can all retire on him. What do we all think? You good with that, Cameron's dad? Stephen, but that's because you're super. You can take anything away from anyone.
Stephen was a very, very fast driver back in the day.
And again, I've been told this a few times now, Stephen is an absolute machine on ACC.
Or is he the Jensen of ACC? Did you miss that? I said, is he the Jensen of ACC?
Oh, he is. Well done, Chris. Nice little lap on the mediums there. Do you think, Chris, you could have got pole if you'd gone softs? I'm intrigued. I want to know if Chris thinks he could have got a pole. A 1089.
Well, he was on the soft out. He went on the soft for his first run, but I think he invalidated it.
Maybe not worth it though with weather in my. Ooh, so there could be a weather thing.
Ooh.
I like it. Well, we don't know, but there could be a weather thing.
Charlie's not happy with 15th.
I mean, Charlie, I don't know why you wouldn't be happy with 15th. It tends to be where I am on a Monday. 15th or lower. Lovely starting place. You can watch the carnage in front of you and avoid.
There was a bit of carnage.
Of weather, Chivmeister, but it looks very sunny, but there is a dark cloud top right of my screen.
Yes, there
is.
I
will tell you that much right now.
There was a bit of carnage here on Monday, actually, as well.
There was at the start, yes. There was. It wasn't involving me. I was too far back.
I know who it was involving, and he's watching tonight. It's just funny.
Was it Stephen?
No. Well, no, he was involved, but he didn't cause it. Right. Before we start this, I will go through the... Oh, he's going for a wet setup. Charlie went for a wet setup, so he's going to obviously be slower.
So clearly, Paul, there is going to be rain.
Yeah, there will be rain. It just depends on how quickly it comes. I mean, if people think they can do... If it's going to be 15 minutes, they can do 10 laps on their softs.
Oh, look
but
at
if
this.
It's
Chris Alien, I love you, Stephen.
That's kind of Chris.
It wasn't Chris. Blatantly Mason or someone has grabbed Chris's phone. He would never declare his love for Stephen. 100% wouldn't. Alright, let's get back to the start of this race.
Yeah, just do the...
We'll get back to the stream in a bit.
I'm just going to eat very quickly. Just read out the order.
Really? Really? Right, who are you putting out? Who are you going to be on the stream with? And I will sit on top.
I'll flick through them as you go through them if you want. No, I'm going to start on broadcast for you because apparently that's better.
Yeah, but which driver?
I'll probably stick with... I might stick with Chris, actually. He's in a good place there.
Okay,
right,
okay. Yeah, just so then I can sit on the same person.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Right, so as we're going around in the formation now, we've got Jensen P1, Smalley P2, Liam P3, Cameron P4, Macho P5, the lovely Alien P6, Physico P7, Shays Tom P8, me TC P9, and Clarky rounding off the top 10. Mike in P11, followed by Chubby Blubbily, Mr. Blobby, Chubby Slug in P12. Chris Taps P13, Pelly P14, Charlie P15, David Dencho P16, F. Lewis P17, Jay Entex P18, and all back of the bus, Mr. Rage. What happened, Rage? Come on, you're better than P19. Shh. Much better than P19.
I've just noticed Mr. Rage has soft compound photo on as well. And he's at the back. So he's going to be... So's Charlie. They've both chosen the softs.
Well, it could be a good start, but it's tricky to overtake at Canada with the chicanes and everything like that, so...
Chris had oops, I don't know if he spun.
What did Chris do? What's Chris done?
I think he spun. I come off him. I should have stayed on there, really. I think he's just had a little spin.
Well, I'm on board with him at the moment.
Yeah, no, so am I. I'll flick to broadcast for you. One light, two light,
three light, 4 light, 5 light. There you go.
We're away anyway. It looked like I think Smalley had a bad start there. Liam's going to not get up the inside of him actually. Everything looks pretty clean for the front guys anyway. Tom's moved up on Chris there. We'll go to this other view as they go through sector 1. Someone's gone really wide there. They've had to go over the grass.
I did see that.
I think that was Mike actually. He's lost about 4 places there. We'll see position change from the start. If he doesn't have
damage,
that's fine then. He can carry on going. Tom's moved up 2 on his mediums. Chris lost out 1 and so did Physico. Charlie moved up 4 from the start. He's had a great start there. We'll see as Smalley and Jensen have already pulled almost a second gap here to Liam. They are on their soft. Liam is as well. Cameron right behind on mediums.
I mean, but Cameron's sitting there on the mediums.
I think he'll be happy where he is anyway. There's going to be a massive train form up here for DRS. You can see all of them are in a line. I know it's lap 1, but at least we've still got everyone next to each other.
Yeah, we've still got racing. I'm going to have to jump away for a few minutes because Spencer is having a meltdown, Paul.
Yeah,
I will
fine.
be back.
All right, mate. Liam's already lost out DRS when it happens next lap unless he can find this gap, but everyone is within a second of each other. But Smalley and Jensen have literally just driven away off the start here. Chris isn't doing too bad. He's just got to get his head down and stay where he is and see if he can pick off a few people. Obviously, he's got 4 people in front of him on softs, including Macho. 4 people. He just has to worry about Physico behind. Is Cameron going to make a move on Liam into the chicane? Yes, he is. I think Liam will be able to pull back up though on his soft compound. He's going to have to be in behind Cameron. He might get a bit of speed to overtake him into this last corner. He's not. He's going to have to come in behind. Everything looks very clean from these guys though. I think Macho's going to look at the inside of Liam here. He's going to have to give him room going in and then go wide himself, but I don't know if Tom's going to capitalise on this. Those two are still wheel to wheel as well as we go all the way through sector 1. Liam's just had to duck in behind, but Macho has picked up a 3-second time penalty for that, and Tom had a brilliant drag out there. He almost clipped the wall. He had so much speed. Chris just sitting in behind as well. He'll be okay. Physico on those soft compound. I don't think he'll be too worried. It all does depend when this rain comes as well. I didn't put that there. The penalties are going to be a big issue here though. I should know. I got 21 seconds on Monday. Cameron's not doing too bad actually. Cameron got past Macho. They both got past Liam actually. I don't know if he had an issue. Look, Cameron's got to try and... Well, he can't... Well, those guys are on softs around him, all 4 of them, so I think he's in a great place at the moment. Tom's not in a too bad place either. He's sitting just behind these guys. We'll just check further back. Oh, someone's just flown through there actually. I think that was Med, possibly on Charlie, or... That's a horrible angle, that is. Chris Stapps has picked up a 3-second time penalty as well, and so is Mr. Rage, and so is Lewis. We'll see if they're from... Yeah, they're all 3 seconds. They're for corner cuts or warnings. David Enchu, I don't know how many places he's lost. I thought he was further up than this when he started. No, he's still where he is actually. Obviously taken over from Connor, who's had to leave us, unfortunately. But David Enchu has raced with us last 3, and he's looked pretty good anyway. So it's another good addition to this extremely fast league of drivers. Chris has a little wobble there, but he's fine because I think Physico may have touched the wall. His wing looks okay, but Clarkie's going to fly past him down to the first corner. I said there's already 5 people who have picked up corner cuts.
Oh, how many penalties have we got already?
Only 5 of 3 seconds, but they are building already.
And Pelly isn't one of them.
Pelly isn't one of them yet, so no, you're Mr. Rage has one. Mr. Rage has one. He doesn't usually pick up too many, so. But Cameron can't. Cameron at the Cameron moved up to P3. Macho moved down, but Cameron on that medium compound, he's not catching Smalley and Jensen at the moment, who are literally driving away from him. But Macho's not exactly getting past his teammate, and Liam.
But I'm pretty sure Cameron's dad has told Cameron he needs to start trying harder. I mean, I don't know how you can try harder when you're that quick, but
We'll see if Macho
mean,
can... No, he's too far away, surely, to get him down here. Charlie's just picked up 3 seconds, and so did someone else at the same time. That wasn't Pelly again.
Mr. Rage.
Oh, Mr. Rage now has 2, so he's up to 6 seconds. He's just passed David Ensher. It might be into the into
I mean,
turn
Rob,
one.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, but maybe Cameron's just got more pace, even though he's on the mediums.
He might have
fair.
6 laps.
You know, so the swap might not work because of that.
And it depends when the rain comes. These soft guys might have to do a soft interior if it comes out.
Yeah, they might have to. Extra pit stop. I mean, this could hand in the race.
Tom's not too
Maybe
far off.
Spencer can race for me, Cameron's dad.
In fact, Tom's
probably do a better job.
Cameron's going to get past.
He's only like one.
In fact, they're going to go side by side. Liam got a bit squashed onto the grass there, but it all looked okay. Tom's going to have DRS. I don't think Liam will get back past him. He has. No, he isn't going to get back past him, but he's.
Cameron's not losing tons of time. He's losing it down the back straight, so he's losing time, but...
Yes, but like I said, Macho might actually help him here because Tom and Chris have just got past Liam there. Liam must have had quite an issue coming out that last corner. Macho could potentially hold up Tom and give Cameron that little bit of a gap through his medium tyre. But Tom is flying as well. He's already moved up quite a few places, I believe. Yeah, he's up 3.
3 seconds time penalty for Chris. Right, Chris, keep your head. Stop the time penalties now, or I'll whoop you. We've spoken about this
doing all right.
times.
Liam must have an issue because he's lost a few places here now. Oh, and Med TC's round and he smashed into the wall. I think he's out. No, Med TC's still moving, so he doesn't have a wing, but he's in sector 1, which is not going to be nice. I don't know if he got caught up with Liam there. It's such a horrible angle. I can't see his wing, but Liam had a big issue in that first couple of corners.
I mean, that's the thing. You may not see the damage, but there can be damage. We've noticed it multiple times.
Liam, it doesn't look like that. He's down 8 places. He can't just lose time like that with no damage. But it's enabled some of these to push on.
Talk on stream. Say hello. Say hello.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Clark, yeah.
There you go. Spence, he's just giving his input on the situation.
Macho and Liam have pit. So I think
Liam's getting a wing. So Liam does have wing damage.
Macho didn't. He's gone on to a medium compound. So he's had enough of his softs. He's thrown on the mediums. Will he get him? Well, it doesn't really matter who's behind, but he's going to have a gap to himself, I believe, anyway.
Yeah, Stephen, I was looking at that 3/4 in the final sector. He doesn't look like he's lost anything the last lap, so I mean, he's losing it a bit now.
He's on 4.0, Cameron. He's on 4.8.
Oh, that is Chris who has just lost it. No damage, I don't think, though.
It doesn't look like it on the screen.
No, I don't think he hit the wall. I think he controlled it.
There's Chris. That was Clarkey I was looking at. It doesn't look like he's got any on the stream. He might hit here.
All over
he
the
might
back of Jensen.
I think these two will just be happy. I think Smalley will actually be happy because, oh, he almost lost it there actually on that first corner. Mike's just lost the place to Charlie there. Mike might even try and be able to get this back going up this hill.
I'm sure Mike could, but he knows
Physico's
Charlie's going to have to box soon.
Physico's just done a 1:11.2 on a soft.
So Physico's
compound.
just been in the pit, so he's put the softs on, so the rain's got to be coming.
You would think so, but then some of these guys put the mediums on. Macho put mediums on, and so did Lee. And Med TC's thrown mediums on.
Mate, I don't
Physico
know.
just got past Lewis. I don't know if Lewis has had an issue. He seemed to have lost a lot of pace there.
I mean, look at old Chubby Slug. He is up in P8 at the moment.
Chubby Slug
not
has
far
moved up
behind
to P8.
Mike.
He's right behind Mike, actually, and Charlie...
Yeah, he's having a much better race than he did on Monday.
Charlie might be in a bit of trouble here going up this DRS straight. Mike looks a bit far back, actually. I'm not sure if he'll be able to... Yeah, he will. He should... It's going to be tight. No, he's going to sit behind.
He's going to do it. It'd be a late lunge.
Oh,
so
Charlie's just going straight into the pit anyway, so Chubby Slug... may get an opportunity to overtake Mike here. He's got more pace. He's going to go to the inside. Is he going to... No, he's just broken cutting behind.
No, he thinks better of it. He thinks better of it. Patience is key.
Where did Charlie come out? Because Physico... Was it Physico's gone past already?
Shay's Tom now.
Yeah, Tom. I said Tom was flying. He's absolutely flying. He's only 4th there.
But again, Cameron is now building his ERS up.
Yeah, he's on... What is he on? 73?
He wasn't catching Smalley and Jensen, so this will help him.
He's got Clarkey. He's got Clarkey right behind him though as well. He's having a great race. That's what I mean. He's having a great race at the moment, and he's got big get back to Mike as well. So there's not much pressure on him at the moment. He's just sitting on the back of these two on the mediums. He's in a great position.
No time penalty.
That's moved him up to 9. The only problem Clarkey has, he has a 6-second time penalty. But if he can follow these guys through and hold on to their DRS, it's going to pull him away from Mike and. Within another 25 laps and after a bit of rain, he should be okay for a top 5 here if he can carry it on.
Looks to me like Smalley's just happy sitting behind Jensen.
That's what I thought at first. Smalley just seems to be happy just to sit behind him there. They weren't getting caught by Cameron. Tom's not exactly taking any time out of him either at all at the moment.
No. So Spencer, what is your view on the race at the moment? Any thoughts, my friend? No, he's walking away. That's what he thinks. When Chris is coming back after this,
Chris will come back.
Top 10. Yeah, he'll come back.
He's got to try and get that gap down to Mr. Rage, but his penalties.
I mean, he's coming down. He's coming down.
Tom's almost pulling away from Cameron there as well. He's going to have the. He probably be alright with the DRS.
Yeah, he's just building his ERS. I think Cameron's being smart here.
Well, Jensen, if you look at Jensen's, he's only on 20. You've got Smalley behind him on 80%. And he's not using his at all. He's just happy sitting behind him. They're pulling away from Tom as well.
I mean, Cameron could make the move here. He hasn't even got his DRS open. Cameron's dad, what's going on? He didn't have his DRS open.
Just remember, he's not allowed near his room, so he can't.
He's not allowed 10 metres near it. He can shout up.
He can shout.
I don't know. Why was his DRS not open? Is there an issue?
Mike's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Macho's just on a 1:11.0 on the medium. In fact, he's just moved up in front of Pelly there.
Smalley does have great pace. Chiv, Smalley has always had great pace. Sometimes unfortunate. Much like myself in many races, I'm unfortunate to get tangled up.
Didn't he miss a couple of the early races as well, Smalley?
Oh, is that Smalley round or is that? It's a safety car.
We'll try and catch it through Charlie's. I think he's lost it through the S's, and yeah, he's ploughed it into the wall on the left there.
Now, what do the medium runners do?
I mean, they could go. So it depends when this rain's coming. We don't know. It doesn't even look like it's coming at the moment.
This is perfect for soft runners. Get off.
Yeah, it is. Jensen's dived straight in, and so Smalley. I mean, worst off, they're coming out. Oh, Tom's gone in. And
well, not a sneaky little move there from Clarkey.
I think Clarkey just overtook Cameron going into the pits. Medium stay out until rain. I don't think so. Just box the softs.
Cameron's putting the softs on.
That's probably a good call. Where's he going to come out though? They must be right next to each other.
He's lost out to Clarkey.
He has lost out to Clarkey. Someone's come around that last corner as well. So
you can't knock that Clarkey master stroke. He tries it every week.
Pelly stayed out, and so's Mike.
Just leave it.
That's going to be an interesting one because Pelly hasn't got penalties at the moment. He's actually in a great place. If
I know, how wrong was I saying Pelly would have the most?
Oh, mate.
Who feels like an absolute mongo now?
You, but the only person who hasn't pit is Pelly. Now, he's on 12-lap-old mediums. The rest are on fresh softs or fresh mediums. You've got Charlie on 3-lap-old mediums, so he's going to be coming under a lot of attack.
Let's be honest, we're all going to expect Cameron to lead the race after 2 laps after this restart.
What, from 5th?
With his pace.
Oh, he's on soft. He has to get past a few people. I mean, Tom's not easy to pass. Smalley and Jensen have already driven
I mean,
away.
you can say they're not easy to pass, Paul, but when you've got the tyre advantage on fresh tyres,
it's a good point.
They might have fresh mediums, but the softs are just that much quicker.
It's a good point, especially when no DRS for 3 laps. He's going to fly
if
past.
If Rob was a man on Sunday, Rob would have caught you and beat you, but he wasn't a man.
Yeah, I had no hope on Monday. He caught me up before I got on his second pit stop.
I know, but you made the wrong call putting those hards on, didn't he, Rob?
Oh, who, me? Oh, yeah, that video I posted, brilliant.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. I think Rob's removed his audio now. Cameron's just reboxed back onto medium.
No, smart play.
Very
Go
smart
to the end.
play.
That is a me play. I do things like that.
Pelly stayed out on mediums as well, so a couple of interesting strategies. Charlie followed Cameron in there.
So
they're going to come out
all the way back in P13.
13.
Well, come on, Cameron's dad, come on, tell us what the strat was here.
Right, this is strange because Liam has just reboxed and he's put softs on. And Charlie also put the soft compound on when he reboxed just behind Cameron, so maybe Cameron thinks this rain, if it comes, I don't know what's coming here.
I mean, 100% we need the inside scoop on this rain.
No, the sky isn't as bright now, but medium.
Has Cameron made the mistake by coming back off the softs?
I mean, he's lost. What's he lost? He's lost 7 positions. He was just behind Clarkey, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's lost 7. Yeah.
Safety car won't be in for at least another lap. Next lap.
Yeah, one more lap. I mean, where's Chris? Chris is back up to P8. Fresh mediums. Old Teletubby Matthew Walker Chubby Slug is in P7.
Chris Stapps has just boxed. Now he's on softs. And he's putting mediums back on, so...
I mean, it's very cloudy now.
I think he just got rid of a penalty as well there, actually. It is a lot more cloudy than what it was. That looks absolutely grim from broadcast view. It looks so dull. Maybe Pelly's played...
Cameron's dad's selling us the strat at the end of the race.
Yeah.
I mean, Cameron's dad, do you know anything about the weather? I mean, is there something we don't know? I mean, I took the hint that there's going to be some rain.
Evening, Michael. Adam's favourite.
Oh, Michael. Michael is not a... Michael must listen to that song. Is it Oozes or something? Take Me to Church? That must be his favourite song. Rain in 5 to 10 minutes. So Cameron realistically should have kept the softs on.
The safety car's coming in this lap. We will be interesting to see what these guys do. Pelly might have played an absolute blinder here. If rain comes in the next 4 or 5 laps, I mean, he's going to lose out a few places.
Put the PlayStation back on the TV. I mean, he could be the smartest man in the room.
Yep. Like you said, he's got no penalties at the moment, so you've called that quite bad. Everyone behind him's on at least 3 or 6, so he just needs to try and hold out.
You got that wrong.
Yeah, you have, mate.
I mean, I'm going to sit on my Cameron from this restart, just so we know.
That's fine. I will actually. I'll go on with Tom.
So Rob, that was a guesstimate, right?
Yeah, he's not here, is he? So Jensen's going to go late, it looks like, anyway. Jensen's gone now. Smalley kept with him anyway, and so did Tom. Clarkey is side by side with Tom already, so he had a brilliant restart. He's going to have to just sit in behind him, I think, through the corner, because the wider line doesn't help. Pelly's managed to hold on
Cameron
to where he was.
The move on Physico.
Oh, and Mike's round. Mike and Pelly caught wheels there. Pelly had a bad exit coming out of turn 2, and he caught Mike, and Mike's car just fired into the wall there.
Cameron is now through David Dencho as well.
Oh, wow.
2 places.
OTL Chubby Slug has moved up into 5th now. He's on that soft compound, so he's in a great position here. I don't think he's...
Chris at the moment is in a Haas sandwich.
Yes, he is. He's got Cameron and Macho right beside him. Macho's on the soft compound. He's going to be extremely hard
I'm going
to
to do
overtake.
it. Chris looks like he's going
Chris...
to have a harsh time around here. Spence, Logan.
Oh, Cameron's going to go around the outside of him, actually. That's a great move from him while he was trying to go up the inside of Macho. These two are going to carry on going up to the Wall of Champions. Macho's also going to make a move on Pelly as well. Chris will have to break earlier just for Pelly. These two are going to have to give it... That's a
wow, look
brilliant
at
bit of driving by those two. You've also got David Encho right behind as well. He was trying to get past, but I think Cameron's blocked him out as well. Chris is going to have the inside line to turn 2 here. I think he's going to make this move stick as well on Cameron. David Encho isn't... Those two are still side by side. Brilliant racing.
I'll tell you what, let's give credit where credit's due there. Cameron,
wow.
Chris, David, Macho, Pelly. Oh, wow, just wow.
What brilliant racing from those guys. And on top of that, actually, Chubby Slug, he's moving up now. He's trying to almost catch Clarkey here. He's got Macho behind him, but Pelly's going to be his buffer. I think he's going to have a good race here, is he? Cameron should take Pelly here up the inside. Chris is going to probably look into the next corner.
I mean, Chris is going to have DRS, so Chris should
Is it DRS? No, it's not DRS yet. You've got to wait till next lap.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
So
It's my age, Paul. I forget things.
Macho's got past Chubby Slug there. I think he was moving a lot quicker than him, but I think Chubby Slug will be happy. He's only got Cameron behind him, and then he's got...
But like only Cameron.
Yeah, well, no, what I meant was it's only, as in, he's only got Cameron to worry about, because I don't think Pelly on his 17-lap-old mediums is going to be able to...
No, that's fair, but you're going to have Chris, Fisico, Dencho, me, TC, Liam, they're all going to want to come through.
Yeah, they will come through at some point, but in fact, I think Chris might make a move here now. He had a better drive coming out of that corner, and he's going to go up the inside.
And Chris has made that move.
Pelly's just going to come in behind him.
He's going to fight back. Pelly's going to fight back.
He will fight back. Chris has DRS now.
DRS, so...
And Pelly doesn't, so is someone else going to make a move on Pelly? Is Fisico going to make a... No, he can't make a move yet. Pelly's gone very wide. He's cut out half the track. How he hasn't got a penalty for that is unbelievable.
He probably let off.
He probably did, but David... Oh, he's just caught the grass there and he's touched the side of David Enchu. 3 people have now just got past him. Liam will be the next one who will want to get past. These 2 guys behind are on softs as well. On top of that,
Clark... absolutely flying.
Yeah, he's caught up quite a bit of time now. Wow. Tom's just on a 1:10.8. That's on the medium compound. Clarkey's picked up another 3-second time penalty, so that'll put him on to 9. He's on 12. Oh, I've just seen, I think, a little bit of rain. I'm not sure though.
Well, apparently Chris
Sector
taps
1.
P1.
Sector 1, Adam, is that rain? I think so.
Oh,
look at go to Chris. No, it'll be before Chris. Go to Liam. Swear, yeah, there is. Just at the start of Sector 1, this is the rain. So Pelly's lost out on quite a few. I don't know what he's going to have to do actually. He might have to lap. He might have to. Yeah, he'll be alright actually. He's in 14th. Macho's just picked up a 3-second time penalty as well. That's not going to help him. I think he's moved to 12 now as well.
12 seconds. Clarkey, Macho, 12 seconds.
Chubby Slug is looking in a brilliant place right now. I know he's got that 6-second time penalty, but if he can try and hold on to...
Was it Mike with the fastest lap then? It was Michael with the fastest lap.
Oh, it's a shame Mike's a lap down actually.
Is he? Oh, what?
Yeah, it says 1 lap. Well, it says 1 lap. There's definitely rain through Sector 1.
He hasn't been lapped. 100% he's not been lapped.
He shouldn't have.
Somebody get on that, Stephen. You get on that. Find out if he's been lapped. I'm sure he hasn't.
Oh, Lewis has gone and pitted. So is he going to put... Surely he can't put inters on yet.
I mean, I think he can.
Yeah, he has, and he is. So he's booked very early. Jensen... I don't know if they lost a bit of time there,
I mean,
actually.
if we think about it, with the rain coming, this could be Matt's chance to have a blinder on a Wednesday night.
It could be.
We know Matt can do well in the wet. Oh, he's had to cut that corner there. I think that was a tap from Cameron behind. He didn't get a penalty for it. So Cameron might actually dive up the inside. No, Cameron doesn't dive up the inside.
Fact, yes, he
does. Yes, he does.
Because Matt went a bit deep in there. He's going to have a better run out of the corner than Cameron, though. Cameron will... I don't know if the... Oh, he's got a lot better drag up there. I don't know if anyone's going to box yet. The front 7 haven't. That man stayed out as well. We'll see what Chris does. He stays out as well. So does Physico. And so does everyone else on track. So how is Lewis getting on his inters? It looks like he might be struggling, actually.
Yeah, but he's not lapped though, Rob, is he? I didn't see him get lapped.
No, it says he's 9 seconds behind Lewis now, and Lewis is 1 minute 34 behind Kristaps. That doesn't make sense. While people keep picking up penalties, Macho's round. Macho's going round from 3rd.
Is it in as weather now?
That's what I mean. If one of them boxed a bit too early, that could have helped as well. Charlie, Liam, MedTC and Charlie are all in line here. MedTC is going to go up the inside of Liam there. We will change this actually because I can't see what's going on. I've got no interval times at all, so I don't know what's happening. I know the front 4 are quite close. In fact,
the game is being done.
Morley,
I thought so, Rob. I did think so. Yellow flag sectors 2 and 3.
That's another hash. That's Macho's round again. He's having issues in the rain on his tyres. Chris has got past OTL Chubby Slug there, going up. He has just picked up a time penalty though, so he's now on 12 as well. Cameron's got no time penalty, which is great for him at the moment. Clarkey and Tom's only got 3 seconds, but he's sitting with these guys as well. Clarkey looks like he's starting to struggle a little bit now. He's just fallen off the back of Tom, but he is within the DRS still, which hasn't stopped because he's still getting it. Kristaps left and rejoined. Did he rejoin? Yes, he did rejoin.
I sent Kristaps an invite.
Yeah, I think he's rejoined. He's in his car.
Hopefully.
Macho's box. He's going to put inters on now. He also needs a new wing. It looks like. Mike's going to fly past Lewis here into turn 1. So I don't think Mike is a lap down. He just needs to catch up.
No, he's not. As Rob said in the chat, the game's been...
Something's happened to Charlie. Charlie's round.
It's the weather. The weather, maybe.
The weather's doing people in here. Liam's got past Jantex. Jantex is up the inside of Liam there. The soft compound tyre might be struggling as well. These are 8-9 laps old. Chubby Slug's just let... Physico's got past Chubby Slug there as well. He's stayed out for another lap, 9-lap-old
another last
soft
Macho
compound.
Again. Did Macho over safety car?
Safety car. Liam's box.
This is the inter stops.
Liam's box straight away. He got a good shout there.
Lewis could jump. No, he's a bit too far back. So Macho has crashed.
He put inters on and he crashed. It looked like you can see there's spots of rain forming on the track now anyway, so it probably was about time. There was, I think, a few people have had issues. Liam and Charlie, they're both on inters already. Lewis has been on them for 2 laps, but he's lost a hell of a lot of time to Mike there. This is
he did, Rob. I get it. It's not inters weather, but it's clearly coming. You just save yourself the pit stop. Do it now. Fingers crossed the rain comes down whilst the safety car is out.
Drive-through penalty for Chris. Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, and he's in 6th.
No.
Oh, wow. That's not good. He just got himself all the way back up there as well.
But...
Who stayed? No one stayed out. That was confusing me.
Chris has stayed out, but then Chris can do his teammate a favour. Chris can do his teammate a huge favour.
In fact, I think he's going to try and get Jensen to come out before him if he can.
No, I don't think that's happening. No. He's going to do his teammate a solid here.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, 100%.
The thing is, though, on those mediums...
Oh, Charlie has left this... Oh, Charlie DNF, okay. I was just about to try and give him an invite.
Was that in the pit? Yes.
What?
No, it wasn't in the pit.
Yeah, I think so.
Charlie didn't DNF in the pit. No, he's in sector
2.
2. Yeah, he's lost it going through sector 2.
He's binned it under safety car.
Chris is very brave for this because it's going to just get more wet.
Very brave, or is he actually just being a team player? Now, I say being a team player as of what I did for Rob on Sundays that time. I'm lapped. Could he just quit?
Gave him DRS.
Sometimes the team game, especially when you're sitting there with a drive-through and your race is over, why not help your teammate win? There's a constructors as well. So, respect to it. If he's going to do a solid for Jensen, respect to it.
Is Tom in the session? Tom has an X above his name.
Okay.
I hope he's in the session. Oh, someone's just boxed. That was Chris.
Oh, Chris boxed. So he doesn't like his teammate. Fair enough. All that spew about teammates, I apologise. It was a load of rubbish.
He probably thought as soon as he does the safety car restart, he's going to spin.
But
Someone
he's
else
got to go and serve a drive-through, so...
Right, I don't know what just happened, but Tom had an X above his name and then he boxed, and he is still ghosted.
Oh, has he left the session? He's still ghosted.
Well, he's boxed back onto Inters when he was already on Inters.
Has Chris just got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting?
Because he come out the pit weird. Yeah, Tom's got an X above his name. I will send him an invite. He come out the pits a bit weird and got a penalty.
Right, I've just got to show his Tom. Send him one.
I've sent Tom one as well. Which is unlucky for Tom because the game has re-pit him and he's come out 13th.
He's got the pace to get back through. You've got to think now he's got Chris in front of the drive through. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Pelly's not done too bad out of all this, actually. He's up to...
No, Pelly's still doing well. No penalties. Me, TC, no penalties.
That's what I mean.
Cameron, Jensen and Smalley, no penalties.
Smalley got through there. In fact, when Tom boxed, when Tom's AI boxed, it's allowed Smalley past. So... that's not going to help Jensen really at all. He's trying to waste as much fuel as he can here. Safety car probably coming next lap.
Yeah, it should
Unless
be.
someone
that gives
fires
me time
in.
to...
Chubby Slug is on soft compound. And so is Clarkey. So maybe... Adam, are you there?
I am here.
Yeah, Chubby Slug is now on 2 lap old softs, and so is Clarkey. So maybe the wet weather's going to die out.
It's a bit freaky.
It is weird with 9 laps left. Maybe it is going to die out.
Works.
It's not quite wet enough for Inters, yeah, but if it continues like this, they're going to have to box. They're going to be at the back. Surely.
Paul, Chivmeister says Smalley was always in front of Tom.
I swear there was someone in between them. Someone with a 3-second time penalty was in between them. I swear Tom was third. Second, before Chris, when it went Chris, Jensen, Tom. Yeah, Tom, we noticed your AI pitted you and you've come up 13th. It sucks. Absolutely sucks. I know you were, buddy. Clarkey's got that 12-second penalty, but it's not too bad because he's got Physico on 9, Chubby Slug's on 6. He just needs to try and... He's got Cameron right behind him. It's not going to help him at all there. Is the safety car going to do another lap? Because I did my box. Safety car's going in. It's not in front of Jensen anymore. I must have missed it. He has gone again, and he's gone in front of Smalley there. Exactly the same as last time. Cameron had a great restart, and he's got past Clarkey straight away. Physico's moved up there as well. I think something happened to Chubby Slug. He's had a bit of an issue. He's on that soft compound tyre, and it's just not doing nothing. In fact, he's all over the road, and he's lost what, 6 places there. and he's really struggling. You can see the tight. He's understeered into, I think it was Jntex there who's round. Mike's also going round. I believe that was Mike. He must have been caught up with someone there. This soft compound doesn't look like it's helping because Clarkie's now been done. He's broken late and absolutely hammered into the side of Med TC. I don't know if Med has got damage from that, but Clarkie could not stop that car at all. He's now got 15 seconds as well. Physico's looking all right there. He's just got to try and keep up with... he's got to try and breach a gap at least back to Med. He should be okay to Liam there. But maybe those soft compound tyres weren't great. Clarkie is now lost out in 8 positions. Chubby Slug's lost out 10 positions and now boxed. That is... absolute meta man strategy, that. Absolutely savage. We'll see how the front guys are getting on anyway. As Tom gets past Clarkie there, but Clarkie, I don't think Tom's even there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we had Matt Man and Clarkie have had issues on their soft compounds.
I was listening, mate. I was absolutely in stitches.
Oh, mate, I don't even feel sorry for him. On that note,
silly
though,
boy.
Physico's not losing too much time to Cameron there, but David Enchu's lost a little bit of time, so maybe Physico can pull out this gap to Med, and I think he's got 9 seconds. Yeah, he has got 9. He needs 6. He's got another 7-8 laps to do it anyway, so I don't think anyone's going to make a move. This rain's really hurt people, especially some that have stayed out. Pelly's now moved up to 8th. He's got no time penalty. If he can try and keep with these guys, he's looking good for at least 7th because of Liam's penalty. Can't get back in, just says connecting with online servers. That sucks. That really does.
Tom, if you can try and just restart your PS or restart the game, I will get you another invite.
Chris has got past Clarkie there. Clarkie's struggling. He's still on his soft compound tyre. Matt Man at least changed to an Inters. Maybe the rain might stop, but it is very wet. Jensen's pulled a little bit of a gap to Smalley there. He just lost a 10th, so that's going back down. Cameron's sticking with these guys as well. They are pulling away from Physico, but he's pulling away from David Enchu another half a second this lap so far already.
I want to be able to fly on the ball in Cameron's room. Is his dad by the door egging him on? You know, is he breaking the 10-metre rule?
David, they both done this. That's why he's behind him. That's why Matt Man's behind Clarkie. They were both on softs. It's very, very strange. You can see he can't even stop. Pelly's just picked up his first 3-second time, but there you go, Adam. He's on his way.
He's on his way. Yes.
He's only got to get another.
Just 21 more to go, and he'll win the raffle for me.
Well, Chris is on 22, and he's just picked up, and he's like, oh, he's round. He's lost his front wing. He has lost his whole front wing. He's not going to be able to box. In fact, he's up to 25 seconds now. He's going to have to brake very early.
Virtual safety car.
It's a virtual safety car. I think Mike snuck past Tom.
Clarkie's retired. Something's happened to Clarkie.
We'll try and see it from... Oh, he's in the pits.
He's in the pits.
Chris has got to do the whole lap with no wing. If he got a puncher, it'd be slightly funny.
No puncher, just...
Well, this helps Jensen for now. 5 laps left. He's got a 2.5 bridge gap there to Smalley, so... Well, what it won't do is help Physico at the moment, but he isn't doing too bad. If he doesn't get another penalty, he's going to get at least top 6 here. Jntex has snuck up to 9th from nowhere as well, and Lewis in 10th actually.
Jay, no penalties. Safety
Jay, no
car.
penalty.
It's a full safety
It's
car
a full
now.
safety car. Oh, with 5
Full
laps.
safety car.
This is going to be out for at least 2 laps because you can see Matt Man right at the back there in the Williams through
Now,
sector
who's
2.
dropping in for fresh inters? Because I'd drop in for fresh inters.
We'll
Shit
see.
bust. Excuse my language, but that's the only way I can say it. Nobody. I'd be. There you go.
Mike's gone in.
Good man, Mike.
Mike loves it. He loves a pit, doesn't he?
He does love a pit.
We'll see if Chris
I mean, to
flies
be
in
fair,
behind him.
let's touch on Mike at the moment. Clearly, his chronic diarrhea has gone. So I want to give an update on his condition. The chronic diarrhea has gone.
Chris is boxed as well. He can get rid of that 5-second penalty. I do think this will possibly work better. Yeah, they.
I mean, if Chris carries on racing, fair play to him. I'll give him that. It's been a mare.
You think Clarkie's just retired in the pits and now a safety car's come out to hit that? He could have lost out on quite a bit here. I know he had a big time penalty, but he's lost out on. I mean, they do points down to 20, don't they? So
yeah, points every position. So
that's what I mean.
And it's the cash pot. So the more points you pick up, the better. Whether it be 1, 2, or 3.
And looking at how a few of these races have finished this season, especially with late safety cars, you get the violence at the end with 2 laps left, people try and push for position, and now that it's raining, you could see another 5 of these drivers DNF before we finish this race.
I mean, sadly for Chris, 25 seconds of penalties means he's finishing last, shit bus.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he's still picking up P15
He's still
points.
picking up. Well, yeah, and like I said, if another 2 or 3 of these bin it, Tom's not in his car, so he might not get points after this as well.
Tom's trying to get back in though, so
Tom possibly is back in.
Tommy's
yeah,
back.
he's just
Yes,
boxed.
Tommy's
he's
back.
reboxed. Yeah, he's boxed.
Yeah. But I would suggest to Jensen and Chris that he does get points because he was actively trying to get back in.
Yeah, precisely. Restarting the PS work.
He has been screwed a bit. He has been screwed greatly.
Oh, he was majorly screwed. He was running in 3rd with no penalty, and then he got boxed back to 13th. So he's actually better off now than when he was under AI by a place. It's just 3 laps gone, 3 laps left instead of what do we have 13.
I mean, this plays into me TC's favour. He'll finish in
yes,
P4.
It does. Yes, he will.
JNTX if he can keep with him.
That's what I mean. Physico, he's had an absolute brilliant race, but his penalties and this last safety car have just ruined him completely. He could even lose out to Jay back in 9th.
Yeah, 100% he could.
Pelly looks like he might take him as well, because I don't think the safety car will come in this lap. It'll be next lap, so that's only 2 laps left of racing. JNTX is in a really good place there to finish a good top 7 here at least. He could get 6. He could even get 5th actually.
Safety car is in this lap.
So he's in this lap. Chris will just be able to, I think he'll be able to catch up. Jensen's slowing the pack up anyway enough. Trying to keep some heat in these tyres is very hard when it's raining. Some of these guys might be very close to penalty. In fact, Jensen's gone a bit earlier than he did last time, and it's caught Smalley out only a little bit though. Cameron didn't get as good of a start as he did last time. There's nothing he can do. Liam flew past Med TC there. And Tom's got
so Med TC shouldn't worry.
Tom and Mike are going side by side. Mike might actually get both of these. If Kristaps has a bad exit there, Tom's going to fly straight through the middle of both of them. Yes, he is. What a move that is. Mike's going to have the inside, but he'll have to be careful with Matt Man as well. He's just dived up the inside of him. That was a good move from Matt there. Chris is right behind Mike now as well. JNTX has just picked up his first 3-second time penalty. That won't help him because everyone around him is on 3 seconds. Pelly has just been done by Med TC, who's trying to keep up with these guys in front.
For Physico.
Liam's just picked up one as well. He's back on 9 seconds now, so he could move down quite a lot.
Jay's got a 3-second penalty now.
Kristaps and Chubby Slug here going into the last corner. You see, yeah, Jay picked up one. Tom's gone up the inside of Lewis there. He might even have Jay as they go up the straight, depending on the drag. But they've pulled away from Kristaps here. I don't know if Tom's going to be... Tom will make a move on JNTX here. I think he has to really... Oh no, he's just sat behind him. MedTC's just picked up a 3 seconds, so he's on his first as well. Everyone from 7th now all the way down to 10th has 3 seconds. Chris Stapps has lost 2 places there. I don't know if he had an issue. Chris is on the back of him as well now, but these front 3, which Chris is just,
5 seconds corner cutting Chris.
He jumped 4 cars. How's he done? Oh, yeah,
he's had an incident.
He's missed turn 2 out, and he.
Oh dear.
Cameron's really closed into the back of Smalley here, though. They've pulled away from Physico.
Cameron needs to clear him.
Physico at the moment, I mean, Liam at the moment from 6th is going to lose out on 4 places. Tom keeps moving up through this traffic as well. He's got Pelly and MedTC to look at next. But these guys on 3 seconds, David Enchu's in a great position on 3 there. He's going to move up to 4th. That's going to be a great drive if he can stick with that. Even if Liam gets past, there's a yellow flag.
Yellow flag, Chris.
Chris is out. No, he'll still get classified though, because there's under 3 laps, isn't it? Or
yeah,
90%.
No,
no, I meant Chris will get points.
Oh, yeah, he'll get points, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get points.
I don't think any of these are going to be able to take Jensen on this last lap unless they want to make some hell of a move and Jensen makes a mistake here. But they will. Oh, I don't know if Smalley had a moment there. Cameron ain't going to be close enough to do anything at the moment.
Have you got any thoughts, Spencer? Any thoughts? Anything to say? No? Nothing to say.
Oh, Cameron went off it. Didn't give him a time penalty for that, which is good. Still trying to keep up with these guys. MedTC's lost a lot of time to Liam there, but he's still going to lose out in quite a few places.
Oh, Cameron could make the move down this back straight to grab P2.
He'd have to make a hell of a dive because Smalley's had a great pull out of there. He can't make it there. He's going to have to. He's come on.
He's up the inside.
He's up the inside, so he's going to have a bit of a different drag, but he's going to have to make a move. Smalley had a slight wobble there. Liam's back in 6th. Cameron can't. I don't think he can get past. Jensen's going to win this as well, unless he makes a big mistake, which he hasn't. So Jensen's going to bring home the win. Smalley's going to be P2. Cameron's going to be P3. Brilliant drive from those guys.
What a
Physico's
race.
going to be 4th, but he's going to move back quite a long way. David Enchu, absolute amazing drive from him. He finishes 4th. In fact, these guys are quite a few. David Enchu moved up 11 places. Jay Entex has had a great race as well, finished 7th.
Fantastic result for Jay.
Absolute brilliant result. And he boxed 3 times. So did MedTC and so did Cameron. Pelly had a great race. He's finished 6th. Liam lost out and so did Physico in the end. They moved down 8 to 9. Tom must have picked up a penalty. Another one.
I mean, he had 3 seconds.
He had 3. He must have got 6 because he was in front of Jay. Chubby Slug... Lewis then finished 11th. Chubby Slug finished 12th. Chris Stapps was 13th. And Mike will come and take the car home if he does in 14th. Chris will get classified for 15th because he finished 90%. But congratulations again to Jensen. Pretty much. Well, he did. He led that race, the whole race.
He did.
He had one time when Chris hadn't boxed when he was in 2nd, but that was it. And Smalley, congratulations to him to keeping up with him, but it looked like that Jensen pretty much had that today. But Cameron had a great race to come back from where he had to get past a few cars as well. Driver of the day from the game was David Enchu. I thought it would be. He moved up about 12 places. He had an absolute brilliant race today, and he kept his penalties down. And with a late safety car, he only had 3 seconds. It's definitely helped him. Even
podium guys are invited.
You can see, even though his laps are 2nd off of the front 3, because he stuck with it and managed to keep on the back of a few of them and get his penalties low, he's snuck in P4. So it's great position from him today.
It's a great result for him on his first full-time drive.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's his first full-time.
Yeah, first full-time.
I didn't think the top 6 would be that, though.
It's
very surprising.
I think
a couple surprised me there.
3.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
look,
think
I'll tell you what. Oh, look, here they come. Look, Jensen shouldn't be too far behind. No, maybe Jensen is.
I'll let you deal with Cameron because you
I'll
enjoyed
deal with Cameron,
and
yes. Cameron's
he
dad
has to
has
get.
asked me to deal with Cameron. Cameron,
Hello.
is it true what your dad says? And it was your fault about the brake pedals a few weeks ago? Or is he lying to us?
He's lying.
He's
Yeah,
lying.
he
Do
picked
you
it
know
up.
what? I thought so. Right, how was the race for you tonight, Cameron? I mean, you looked like you had tons of pace, but you couldn't get by Smalley.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun race. The strategy kind of ruined me. My MFG put me onto softs. I wanted to go into mediums, and then Jeff told me that it wasn't going to rain for another 20 minutes, and he was saying that for like the entire race. So I just thought that it was going to come like right at the end, and we wouldn't end up pitting. So I pitted back onto the mediums, because my MFD was like doing stuff of its own. And then good restart. I think I got my way back up to like sixth or something, and it was a good position. And it started raining, and yeah, I was quite lucky to be honest. I don't know what happened up front. A few guys made a mistake. Well, Tom was just unlucky that he blagged out, but
Yeah, Tom was unlucky.
His AI reboxed him onto Inters off of
yeah, I know.
Inters.
I seen that.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
look, listen, Cameron, you've had another good race. You've shown your pace again. You're young, so you've got it all to come. Another podium in what I would say is probably quite a tough league to come into and race.
Oh yeah,
With the likes
just a
of your
bit.
Jensens, your Smalleys, your Med TCs, your Chris's and that. So tremendous effort from yourself. Make sure your
Yeah,
dad
thanks.
stays 10 metres from your room when you're racing.
Yeah.
We don't want no interference. But look, another good race from you tonight, mate. Get your homework done and be at school tomorrow.
Yeah. Cheers.
Take care, mate.
Oh dear. Smalley P2.
Yep.
The first stint, you looked very, very comfortable, literally just sitting behind Jensen. You weren't getting caught by I think it was Cameron who was then up to third by that point. He was about 5 seconds behind you, but you looked like that you were just comfortably saving your ERS and you were happy just to sit behind him.
Well, yeah, obviously I knew he was quicker than me, so if I just tagged along, we would pull out a good gap to the medium runners, but yeah.
Yeah, when the rain come though at the end, did you think you might have had a little chance on him then, knowing that he was slightly quicker?
Yeah, I was trying to just try and save my ERS after that first safety car restart, and just maybe try and get through him before the rain starts hammering it down, and then I went for a slight move into turn one, and then a couple corners later the safety car came out, which was unfortunate, but. Yeah, I don't think I had much chance because it was quite hard to overtake in the wet conditions.
You know, you did very well anyway to keep Cameron away from you because he had a lot of pace. Even towards the end in the rain, he was getting past people. But to have no penalties as well, that's very, very good from you to have no penalties because I lost a lot out on their places because of them. So.
You should have heard him on the last lap. He was shit talking me the whole lap, making me trying to spin.
Who, Jensen?
No, Cameron.
Oh, Cameron.
That's why his dad's not allowed 10 metres near him when he's racing because Cameron swears.
Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant.
Oh dear. Do I get to interview Jensen again, Paul?
Yeah, I know how much you love him.
So. Jensen, are you here, sir?
Yes, I am.
You are. You sound very happy, Jensen.
Yep.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. First thing I want to say is quality. Obviously, we're on stream. We're watching. Cameron pulls out that lap on the mediums. Now, obviously, I've known you for a while now. I didn't see that lap in you. I don't know why. So it shocked me when then you beat Cameron's lap. Was it the perfect lap? Was you pushing just to make sure you was?
I mean,
could you?
my sector 1 was good, but I went wide at the start of sector 2, which probably lost me like a tenth and a half, because I was a midpoint 7, where you want to be about a low 0.6 on the mediums. So yeah, far from the perfect lap. So, but I think looking at how the race panned out and when the rain came, I think, yeah, I've made the right choice, going for the softs. And it could have been a 0.1, but I lost a little bit of time in the final chicane, but it's still pole, so...
Yeah, pole is pole. Obviously, you do what Jensen does. Well, obviously, we knew there was going to be a bit of rain, just through some comments on the stream. Was the soft the best option for the rain, or would starting on the mediums been the better one?
Seeing how far out it was, I think doing soft medium, you could have caught the guys on the alternate strat on the mediums with your fresh mediums before the rain came.
Fair enough.
But the safety costs pretty much made
cancelled everything
for us.
Yeah, they cancelled everything.
Very easy for us.
The thing is,
was you worried about Smalley behind you? Because it looked like Smalley had the pace.
He definitely had the pace. Like, he kept me honest all the way through the race. Even it was when we were getting towards like when the intermediates were coming the better tyres. I saw him right behind me. I was trying to keep him behind. I was running out of VRS, and the last opportunity that was there, he almost got me, but I managed to keep myself good around the outside of turn 1. And of course, the safety car came out. The inters, it's not very easy to overtake on the inters, so it's pretty much done deal from there.
No, well, another commanding performance from yourself, Jensen.
It's the first win in Canada in
Is it?
as well, so yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It almost completes. There's only Singapore, the only other track that I have not won at in HBR, so...
And that's not on the calendar this season, is it?
Oh dear.
No, it's not. It's a.
You can't win there then.
And Imola as well. But,
you haven't won it? Yeah, well, you'll have more chances at Imola. Well, look, Jensen, another commanding performance from yourself. Steaming off to another championship at the moment. Nothing against you, but I'm hoping Smalley and others can just, I don't know, team up and just beat you.
If it we have 2 more races until like completely halfway through the season. I'm already on like 314 points. I don't know how I've managed. Like, it's like when we did WRL back at the end of F1 2020. Like, it was that kind of form that I've got right now.
you are on a bit of a dominant streak at the moment. So, well, hopefully Cameron can sort it out. Smalley can sort it out. Liam, Tom.
It's so annoying though, because if I didn't get that penalty in Australia, and I didn't get that little bit of damage in Monaco, I think I could have been sat with 7 wins out of 9 races so far. But still, I mean, 5 wins so far and all podiums. So.
Only Jensen, innit? Only Jensen can be this dominant. God, I hate it.
Another couple of years.
If you look at this grid, you wouldn't think it.
No, you wouldn't. No, looking at the grid.
Then,
no, you wouldn't. But it's testament to you, Jensen. You put the hours in. You do what you need to do to be the winner. So you can't knock it. But we have an important decision to make. Or you do, or I do, whatever.
I have a few in mind.
Go on, tell me your few, and I'll say if I agree with one.
Well, because David Enshu was giving it from the game, I was flicking in between Jay and Pelly, just because of how they got on.
I was thinking Jay.
Well, then
he was the first one in my head.
If you go with one, that's fine. We'll give Jay the driver of the day. So
yeah,
he did very well anyway.
He moved up. Race.
Yeah, he did. He kept his penalties down, and he just raced his own race and finished in the top 10, didn't he? So
in one of the toughest leagues I've seen.
Yes,
he's going to the top 10. Fair play to
him. Yep. And to be fair, that's a good call, because we know how strong Pelly can be, because he was right up there with Jeddah, wasn't he? So that's fair to give it to Jay and Tex this evening. And on that note,
I'm happy with that one.
On that note, congratulations, you three, for your podiums, and I will be back next week, but Chris will be here tomorrow for Realistic.
And then he'll be back on Sunday for P0.
Then he'll be back on Sunday for P0 and Monday again for
Yes.
OTL.
Yes, he is a comms.
We will go.
Wait, so stream?
Yeah, we are now. We're going to just stop
Did
now.
you do
right?
driver of the day?
Yes.
He never listens, does he, at the end?
No, because
Jay-
I'm looking at other stuff, aren't
Jay got it
Yeah,
from
no,
us.
it's fine. David
and who
Enchu
got it
from the game. David
There you go,
Enchu.
David Enchu from the game.
I? Okay.
Fastest lap, I don't know who got that.
I think it was Mike.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Mike. Yeah, it was. Right. See you next week, guys.